Today we're going to be going over the $10,000+ per month research method that you could do with ChatGPT to find Amazon FBA products. Can you help me find products to sell on Amazon that I can source from the USA? Soaps, cold processed soaps. So what you can do now is just boom, take that, partner with local soap makers, that's pretty interesting, and then just go to Amazon. Cold processed soaps. Now that is not going to be the right term, but let's check it out. And then what you could even do is just put the keyword in there, like soap, and see what comes up. Because helium-10, like I said, need this to follow along, will show you what auto-populates here. And so words that are related to this keyword, words that come before and after are going to be really helpful for us. Typically the way that you want to start doing product research, specifically for Made in the USA, but anywhere, is locate your customer search term. Locate what people are looking for. Don't just find a product and be like, this could work. Look, I can source this from the US. That doesn't really matter. You have to find an associated keyword that people are already looking for. Because the way that you sell on Amazon is you get ranked for a keyword, right? And so soap, dispenser, holder, soap bar, we're more interested in the bar itself. Elderberry syrup kit, health DIY trend, and a US herb farms and co-packers. Interesting. Plant propagation stations, glass and wood suppliers, compost bins for kitchen counters, stainless steel products from small US firms. The ones that I'm probably most interested in here, the one we clicked on, a candle making kit. Try that out. Try the Pet Paw Balm, because that is definitely an enthusiast customer. And people care about their pets, and very brandable. So that's kind of the angle I'm thinking of when I'm looking at ideas. So already we have two. Candle making kit, the soap thing. I would have to look into more keywords for that. Let's see here. I don't like kits. Never been a big fan of things that you require like a ton of different ASINs. That's usually super annoying. So sometimes what you can do is just take out, simplify this again, see what else is there. Maybe there's one of the elements we could sell, scents or wax. Let's see, based on search volume as well. Molds. Here we go. Soy wax for candle making. Candle wax for candle making. So yes, wax for candle making. Just the wax itself. What's the weight? 10 pounds for 32. You'd probably have a 20% profit margin. Not undoable. A little heavier than I would want for something like that. Or what is this? 10 pounds for 36. Better. 25% profit margin probably after fees. Now, what's missing here? Is there anyone that makes me feel like if I was a candle maker, I would be all over this? No, not really. Nothing really speaks to me here. So I think branding is open for an angle. And then maybe the story of where we're getting our wax from. I also don't see any, so this is called American Soy Organics. It's a pretty good name, it hints at it, and it says freedom right on there. So they're kind of driving that home. Weird packaging though, weird packaging. Don't know why they went that route with that. Let's see. That's just one thing. Looks like they have a little bit of a brand. And hey guys, really quick, sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to let you know that if you join my Patreon, it's only $9 a month. You go to collections here and watch over 30 videos in Savage Sellers about this process as well that are not here on YouTube. It's basically my course walks you through this entire process, and it's $9 a month. With that, you also get access to our group chat. So if you have questions and you want to message me, you see I actively reply right there. Come join. It's a cool community, and I think you'll enjoy it a lot. It certainly is not that expensive. I think everyone can pretty much afford it that's thinking about starting this business. So hopefully I will see you in there. And then back to our point, the soap making. This is candle making. Soap making would be probably very similar. So if we have like this, the base, or the, what would you call it? Soap base, soap. Yes, 8,000 search volume. Similar. Is there something? Yep. I mean, look at that. This one has 5 pounds for 23, so that's good. And 800 bought this month. This one's so boring, so boring. 2,000 bought this month. That one's 20. And then a bunch of other boring stuff. Wow, that's pretty good. So these are the kind of stuff that you'll definitely be able to source in the US, right? You just find these super simple, essentially like ingredients that you can source. And if you could find them specific like this, like candle maker, soap maker, both like DIY enthusiast hobbies, so that people will be interested. So those are potentials right there. And then by the way, with the $10,000 per month thing, you just need to see that the volume's high enough. So I'll give you a tip about that really quick. If we come in here and we go to open up X-ray on this market, I'll go open it here as well. Volume wise, if you can get total revenue to $1 million, you're pretty much there. You can do 10K a month in that market. So, and then we look at something like this, the $30 one. I mean, so that one's doing 60K a month. The other boring one that we saw is doing 150, 40K a month. So that's almost identical. This one right here, that boring white soap for $23, 40K a month. Remember my sales from the beginning, pretty much the same. So you could do 10K a month, 11K a month selling that one SKU. And then just like make it for the right person. Like right now it's just a block, right? You know what I mean? Like there's no attempt at branding there. So paw protectors. Okay, let's see here. It looks like there is a 2-in-1. This is a paw and nose balm. Paw and nose balm, most of them are kind of marketed that way. I would probably separate those out. Paw soother, paw balm. I love pet head. Oatmeal? I don't know what that means. The brand is Pet Head, okay. Pet Lab Co. That one's kind of interesting. Definitely could source it in the US. These brands are doing a so-so job. This one probably catches my eye the most. I'm not really that surprised that this one's doing well, right? Because they kind of did the Apple thing with the flat price, cool looking brand, great packaging. So that's a good example of when I'm looking at this market, I'm buying right now based on first impressions. And so this is how important making a great brand is, right? These are all essentially like, if you took them out of the packaging, the same paste, right? It's just a balm. It's literally like chapstick. But if you can make a new product, like this doesn't look like any of these, right? And so if I'm interested in this one, I have to click on that one. I don't feel like I can get this one from any of the other ones. I just don't. Really good listing, real photos, not fake. Okay, there's lots of like mugs. Mugs? What are those dogs called? That's a boxer. Why did I say mug? Boxer. What am I thinking of? Oh, bulldogs? I'm trying to think of the dogs I saw on here. Yeah, these little guys. I had one of those on the front. Right there too. So again, is this for a specific dog that has this problem more than others? And then it's like you make that your brand, right? And so if you start seeing like, hey, everyone that like uses this product is kind of for like those like scrunched up face dogs or whatever, they get like their nose dried out and stuff. I know some dogs have had like through massive amount of breeding, they like have a hard time breathing and like have like problems with their DNA and stuff. So it's just like, I'd imagine this applies to that, right? I never heard of this. I have a dog. Can you take it that way? You know what I mean? So there's all these angles, and then you just, basically what we're getting at with this video is start with products that are easy to source in the US, right? Because now all I have to do is go to ThomasNet, and let me show you this. Some of you were asking about how I source. It's just this simple. You just go to thomasnet.com, not thomas.net, and you put something like maybe soap base, soap, hand soap, industrial soap dispenser, soap, hand soap, soap, shower soap, private label bathing, foaming hand soap, private label soaps, cleansers, hand soap, Personal care, including bath, hand, liquid, and cast style soaps. Okay, does anyone have cast style soap? Exfoliating. So there's 800 of these. Someone here is going to make it, right? So you go contact supplier, and I would bulk open these. I accidentally didn't, but by the way, don't contact them through Thomasnet. Go to their website. You go here, and then you go visit website. See if they seem like a good fit here. A lot of the, by the way, don't be scared off by these like bad websites. A lot of these companies have been around since the 50s, 60s, 70s, yeah, 1955. They like primarily do their business like through networking. You know what I mean? Like just like they're in the industry, word of mouth kind of stuff. So don't be like, oh, this is a scam. No, they just like have bad websites. They have like, they made it in like 2001 and it got updated like once in 2010. Like it's the kind of companies that you find in the US. I went through that a ton. But yeah, there's a ton. Private label contract manufacturer for soaps. There's 800 of these guys. So you just contact all of them, ask if you can make a soap base, and ask if they have any idea of how to make it better. Based on all your reviews, you can go in, you could take the customer reviews, literally download them, put them back into ChatGPT, and ask for some ideas, right? And yeah, does that make sense? I mean, what are we missing here? Because obviously there's some more work to do. Like you have to go figure out some more stuff. But, oh, I've been frozen for how long, I wonder? This is not reliable, I'm realizing. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Sorry, I don't know how long I was frozen. I've been trying to do this thing where like you link the iPhone to the webcam. You use it as your webcam, I mean. But anyway, yeah, there's more work to do here. Feel free to ask questions down below. But that's like the general process. I don't know how, like, I'm not gonna make a like 6-hour video, like going contacting everyone, or maybe, I don't know, would you like that? I could do that, I guess. But yeah, that's it. Like you use ChatGPT, find US-based ideas, and just like increase your likelihood. So don't start with product research methods where most of the product ideas you find can't be sourced in the US. So if you wanna make a US-based business, find ideas that are already optimized for sourcing in the US. That makes sense? Anyway, that's something that helped me along my journey, and I like documenting that here on the channel. So thanks for being here. Be sure to subscribe if you happen to be new. And you can always join my Patreon down below for $9 a month to get access to all my course videos about selling in the US. Other than that, I will see you in the next video. Later.